Honestly, Platonic has just become a comfort show for me. I have just an easy time watching it, and I found a lot of enjoyment in it. It's a good watch. When Platonic first premiered, I had intentions of watching it, but I just never got around to it. But then finally, once the second season was coming around and I got the opportunity to check out the second season, the entire season, I was like, all right, I gotta binge the first season. Thoroughly enjoyed it, was interested to see where they were going to go with the second season. This is one of those shows that you can have on in the background, or you can obviously watch it with your full attention, and either way, you're still going to have just the same amount of enjoyment in it. It is an easy watch, doesn't really make you think too hard. It poses a really interesting question, right? What if a guy and a woman who have known each other for decades, how does their relationship work on strictly a platonic level? There's nothing romantic there. We've seen movies try to explore this, but I think Platonic really excels in just being a show that doesn't really dive too deep into its deeper themes, which I think that continues in the second season, but it really just works as a comfort comedy show with great performances. Byrne and Seth Rogen, their chemistry is on fire once again. You genuinely just believe that they have known each other for decades. There's so much history there, and between all like their references that they'll make about something that happened back in college, or just how well they get along and how that translates on screen. Obviously, these are two actors that have worked with each other for a long time now. You really just believe that they love each other on a strictly friendship level. And their chemistry on that level really works. Like, you believe that 100%. The reason why I said it's become just a comfort show for me is because I feel like I just enjoy spending time with these characters. Well, I might not have these large character arcs, and this show is much different from your spectacle TV. Not every show has to be that, and this show is not trying to be that also. So that can be refreshing, going from one great show to another great show, just in a completely different packaging. So I enjoy the characters. I think that it's a consistently funny show. This season, maybe not as funny. There were some moments where I was like, okay, you're kind of pushing it a little bit. That running gag with the podcast in one of the characters, the female podcast, I think is awful. So yeah, there were some dumb jokes. I felt like they were reaching, but don't get me wrong, there were moments that genuinely had me laughing out loud. I feel like the first season was a little bit funnier though. What I was interested to see with this season is, would it explore what I thought maybe this might have just been me, they were hinting at or setting up at the end of season 1, maybe there being something more, but that could just be me looking into it too much as the romantic that I am. And it kind of just avoids that whatever potential setup was there. It doesn't really address it. I really thought that Byrne's character was going to go down a path, but no. And once again, it doesn't entirely dig into the compelling conflict of what it means to strictly be friends. The show definitely touches on how that affects these people's partners, but I guess I was just looking for a more focus on what it is like in this friendship, what that means for each side. Seth Rogen's character, Byrne's character, and how they balance that a little bit more. I think just on a deeper level. But this is once again a comedy show. This is not a dramedy. It's not a drama with some comedy. It's just a comedy. The writing is clever in terms of the humor. Like, that's definitely good. But it's not one of those shows that's going to have you really thinking about the underlying themes. It's a light show in that regard. I think that this season does have a bit of a tendency to meander. It's really not that big of a deal because the episodes are like 30 minutes long and they're just quick and entertaining to watch throughout. In terms of a big story spanning over all the episodes in the season, kind of underwhelming. But once again, this is a show that knows what it is. It is a show strictly trying to entertain you, be an easy watch, have a good time with your partner, with your friends, whatever it may be. I definitely watch another season. Give me more Byrne and Seth Rogen. I mean, I'm watching anything Seth Rogen is in. I think he's just the best. A light, entertaining, and at times heartwarming show that I'm game for more. I want to give Platonic Season 2 a B-, and I would recommend streaming this one, especially if you enjoyed Season 1. If you haven't watched the show yet, I would definitely give it a shot. Maybe this review intrigued you to check out the show. I would recommend it. Apple's continuing to put out some great stuff. I want to thank you so much for watching this review. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.